right, y'all. We are back with deep conversations with Sean and me, shayreneeonline, for our sister's perspective. Okay. This week, we are going to be talking about Zatima Season 3, Episode 9 and 10. And we're also going to end it with Tyler Perry's Sister, Season 8, Episode 3, Up Close and Personal. Y'all, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all right now, before we come up on the camera. These episodes was very underwhelming. Okay, very underwhelming. All right, so let's just go and get on this gangster lean on the scene. What's up, friend? How you bees?
Girl, I am doing mouthful of food, but I'm here for him.
Listen, that's what you got to do to stay awake, to watch these shows the way it's going, because this not going. It's not giving what it thought it needed.
It was pretty bad.
I
feel like we went from having this good high, and now we are hit rock bottom and like trying to, get that high back. I don't know.
We down in the rocks. I like this thing has good, really, honestly, since season 1 to me. Like season 2, like midway, it was good, and then it just started to trail over into the foolishness. Like, I don't know, but let's just get on into it, because I see both of our thoughts are probably mirrored.
Gonna be the same,
the foolishness. Okay, so y'all comment in the chat what y'all think about these. Did you see the last 2 episodes of Zatima? And let us know what you think. What about, where's this direction going? Like, is Tyler Perry just throwing anything on the pen and putting it on paper? It's crazy.
I feel like, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Only thing I was gonna say was I feel like he's giving up on the show.
Yeah.
Like he don't even care about it anymore, which was so crazy because everybody loves Zatima almost a little bit better than they like Sisters. And it seemed like he's just letting it fall by the wayside. It don't even make sense.
Yeah, it don't. It don't. Reen Boss says, I agree. It has been boring and makes no sense. Is it Reen? It's Reen Bass? Reen Bass? I don't like messing y'all names up, okay? I don't like it. Terry T Baby for Life says, hey ladies, what's up? What's up? Oh, my best friend is in the building. What's up, Toya? Toya says, hey ladies. She says that's because his hands were pulled all over the place. Yeah, Tyler Perry, he's creating all of this himself. Like you doing these movies, you're doing the shows, like you need help. Your mind is not that, unfortunately, I'm sorry, I don't want to sound, negative, but your mind you're not that creative to be able to do several shows and they all be good.
I agree. And I feel like, this is my opinion, I feel like he came so far. He came so far than the chitlin circuit.
Yeah.
To the point to where it's okay to spread the wealth. Right. And I know he do really good about, he hired black actors and actresses and he paid them very well. But what difference does it make if he's not bringing in black writers to give them a shot?
Correct.
What difference does it make if you're not bringing in other producers to give them a shot? I do see that he have like other people directing the show, but he needs some writers. Right. And it's given selfishness, it's given you really just trying to monopolize it. And if you're going to have 30 shows going at one time, you're going to have to split up some of the work. Warner Brothers ain't Warner Brothers because they're still doing what they did from day one.
Correct.
Warner Brothers is like, all right, we just go sit back and collect the checks. We're good over here. And I'm ready for Tyler to get to their point to be like, all right, I'm going to oversee it just because it's still my baby and that's probably like his passion. But I'm ready for him to get to the point, take his hands up off of it and let writers come in and do what they do.
Yeah, it's not a flex to be writing, producing, and doing all, like creating. It's
right
that you're doing all of it anymore because you're not doing it well.
Yep.
So if you were doing it well, then that's a flex.
Yep.
Like when, Eva DuVernay did it, she did it well, but she did it Queen Sugar with one show. Okay. Even why is her name escaping me? Insecure. Issa Rae. When
Mm-hmm.
doing it, but she even had a team of writers helping her to
She
do it.
did.
So she did that well. Like
Mm-hmm.
ended with people like, please, baby, baby, please keep this show.
Yep.
Because
Mm-hmm.
very well. He's just like throwing it down and hoping something sticks. And
Yep.
and that's and it's very obvious to the audience, and it's going to be discouraging for people to continue to hold on.
Yeah. I
Um,
agree.
Ms. Main Event says, "Hey, hi, Sean and Shay and Sean. What's up? What's up? Thank you so much for watching." Terry T Baby for Life says, "I have not watched Sisters nor Zatima in some time. The shows just drag on too long for me." Yeah, it's like it's getting more difficult to get into the storyline
Yep.
because stuff is just not there. It's
And
not.
you're not missing much. I mean, if you ain't watched it, trust me, you could jump back in like it ain't nothing. Because there's still Karen is still 35 months pregnant at this point. Trust me, you're missing nothing. You ain't missing nothing.
Absolutely nothing. Toya says he has that new show on Netflix while trying to produce new episodes weekly. Exactly. So,
Mhm.
so what he does is for Sisters and Zatima, he has these camps. Like they will come in and do the whole season in like two.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
he has them act. You can tell because of the way that they are acting. He's
Mm-hmm.
writing a lot of this stuff. He's just it sounds like he's saying, "Here's the scenario, go."
Mm-hmm.
And he's supposed to have writers on Sisters, but I'm not. I'm just really not catching the drift. Okay,
Ooh. Yeah.
talk about that when we get to Sisters. Kalani Harold said, "My friend, what's up, Kalani?" Kalani says, "By me being a writer, and she is okay. I can't do a lot of his shows. I stopped watching Sisters after the first season. I tried to watch Black. I couldn't get past the first episode. He needs help. Good evening." Yes, Kalani, listen, you need to go over there and offer him your skills, friend. Okay, you got to offer him your skills. All
So
right.
Beauty and the Black is not a movie, it's a sitcom.
I thought
It's
it
a
was,
series, I mean.
or is it a series? I don't know. Child, I ain't even try to watch it. So, much respect to her for attempting. Okay. Tell you.
Okay.
Faith is a substance says, salutations. Hello, hello. So, y'all, listen, let's get into this episode of Zatima, okay? So, the episode starts off where Zach, of course, done jumped down the steps like he getting thrown out the house like Jazz on Fresh Prince. I'm like, oh my God, this is a leap of faith over here. Like, why you had to jump down the steps like that? And if Jeremiah was shooting like that, why he ain't run down the steps with the gun?
That
That was the dumb child.
I hated that scene. Okay, here's why. Jeremiah is high out his mind.
Yes.
How they painting the picture. He's so high that he can't even keep his eyes open. He can't sit up. He can't do Nathaniel.
Mm-mm.
But he finna grab a gun, shoot 30 times, and ain't hit nobody.
Right.
This man was right in front of you. He didn't get grazed. He didn't get shot in the arm and the booty. Like he didn't get shot nowhere.
No. No.
Okay. All right.
Stupid. That's what
Oh,
it is. It makes absolutely no sense. Mind you, while he's up there, apparently he has stolen Belinda's rent money, which, baby girl, why do you have cash for your rent?
it's
Don't you go
2024.
to work? It's a thing called direct deposit. They even do that on Cash App. I don't understand. But I don't know if that was a cry for her to try to get some money from Zach because he tore up her house.
Right.
I don't know
Mm-hmm.
what he's doing. But Zach, also, you are like a raging toddler tearing up the house because your mama won't give you an extra spoonful of cream of wheat.
Right.
Stop. When
Him tearing up that house to me, and I don't know if we even talked about this the last time,
Mhm.
but him tearing up the house goes back to the point of what we doing.
Why?
He how old and he gonna come to somebody else's house, tear up their house.
Right.
Going back to the writers, this a grown woman living on her own for however many years, got a whole job, know all the things, and she putting money away like she a college student for her rent.
Right.
Like, what are we doing?
When do I ever have? Let me tell you something. Even when I go on vacation, I don't carry around that much cash.
Thank you.
You probably won't catch me with over $100, maybe $120 in cash. Yep. And if I do have a lot of cash on me at one point, it's because I gotta pay for something in cash per the request.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm going. Really, the only time is when I'm going to a restaurant for somebody's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
I pay the bill, and I don't got time. You can't split the checks up. So I'm like, here, take a little bit of money and give cash. Okay. So that's really the only time. So I really didn't understand why that was even a part. Like, you could tell that Tyler Perry is old. Like, you live in 2024 and you're doing a lot of 2024 things, but in your writing, that's how disconnected your thoughts are. This has somehow had her rent money under the bed.
Up under the mattress. Like, what do we do? I'm like, now she got cash, it's her rent money, and they finna be on the street because he stole the rent money. Like, I said, okay. Now he took my TV because he a crackhead and ate it good and got it out the door or out the window. Sorry. Not because he didn't take my TV. Not because he didn't take my earrings my grandmama left me. My rent money? Of all the things in 2024, present day and time, would have got good money on the street, you decided to have some cash in the drawer.
She so-called had it in her bookcase.
And he had that much time to shoot up the house.
To go and find an encyclopedia and open it up and say, hey, instead of effing up my mind, I'm going to expand my mind and sit here and read a book while my brother comes up here to try to pulverize me. What type of dumb crap you got us on? Like,
and he a crackhead. He ain't got time to be looking for no books. He's going to the first available thing. Let me grab the jewelry. Oh, she got a purse right here. I even grabbed some shoes because it's real quick. Who looking through books and be like, oh, I have time. Let me flip through a book.
Mind you, he was on that dope fiend lean when he went upstairs. You feel me? Like, they had to practically carry this man up the steps. So now all of a sudden, he got time to be sniffing out some cash in her house. It didn't make
he off his high now. Okay.
Yeah, he done came down that fast. Okay, he need to go back and get another dip. All right. Mm-hmm. But also another piece of this scene that irritated me a lot was Zach's like disregard for Fatima. So he's jumping down the steps like Jazzy Fresh, and he is covering her up, protecting her. Then he want to go back up. He pow-powed at me. Oh, he tried to kill me. Like, you just having all these revelations in your head at this moment. Then Fatima says, Zach, this is enough. Like, it's either me and the baby or this situation. Like, how you gonna act, player? Mm-hmm. And he like, but he disrespected you. I gotta protect you. First of all, Zach, here's the overarching theme. You're not protecting Fatima. Yep. Fatima just found out that she's pregnant. This is not even 12 weeks yet. She can lose this baby at the drop of a dime because you are stressing her the hell out. Yep. This is not, and how you gonna defend her or be there for her if your tail is in jail? Y'all, look, I just got my channel back. I'm gonna be a little unraw a couple videos until I see what's going on. Then I'm gonna be back. But it's just too much. Like, you are doing all of this. You jumping down the steps on her. You could have hit her in the belly. Yep. You running around, chasing after you, stressed out, yelling and screaming. Like, all of this because he pushed her down. Be there to protect her, like, to shield her. Right. Not looking for somebody to beat him up. And this is a dope thing. Like,
He out his mind.
Yeah.
Like he out his, and you know this about him. It's given, you got all this childhood trauma going on and you don't know how to handle it. But besides that, you've grown enough in business, in love, and in whatever to know that this ain't the way, because you don't want to go back to jail. You got to extra ground with your brother. And like they were saying, once they do it, now what? Now I'm pissed off at Tony and at 12-day-old clothes Nathan, because why y'all not doing nothing? Y'all acting like the female.
Right.
Standing over there, stop, Zach, don't do it, Zach. Listen, Zach. Come on, Zach. Like, hit that nigga in his jaw till he, like, y'all should have pushed him out the freaking door.
Yeah.
And told them to lock the door and dragged him out. Even if we got to fight, you not to be up in here doing this.
It doesn't make any sense, because you got Tony over here feeling like he got to prove his loyalty to Zach. Then you got Nathan over here. He, 1 minute he caught between Belinda and her coochie and the loyalty of Zach. You know, like he don't know what he want to do. He's I ain't going to jail for you, Belinda, but I'm gonna call Zach and tell him that we know about what happened to Fatima if you want me to, so I can get in that puss. Like it's too much. Like you don't know what you want to do, Nathan. Mm-hmm. You 1 minute you want to be a backstabber, then the next minute you want to be his bestie and doing
his best friend
hand claps and shit, like little shakes that y'all done made up. You don't know what you want to do, Tony. I need them to give him some more lines because he needs some more practice. The acting chops are just they're not chopping. They're very
because they keep having him to repeat the same stuff over and over again. And okay, when we get there, I'll tell my part. Okay, never mind.
Faith is the substance says this whole season pissed me off. They spent the whole time chasing Zach down as if they had nothing better to do. Exactly. Yep. Honey, why are you not cutting somebody's hair? Nathan, why are you not going to pick your kids up from school and try to work your wife? Like, I'm so glad when we're gonna get there that Con actually finally brought it up. Mm-hmm. And to the point where, okay, how are y'all his friends and not bringing up the obvious fact that this man has totally disregarded his family?
Whole married man out here.
Ms. Main Event says, yeah, destroying that house was weird. Yeah, because what am I doing? Why am I, even though, and I saw people on Twitter talking about, yeah, Belinda deserved it. But for why? Why does she deserve that? Yes, she got herself involved in the situation, but she didn't deserve for him to be tearing her house up like that. That was absolutely
right. Especially at the expense because your brother did something to your girlfriend. I ain't got, like, at this point, she really don't have anything to do with it. Right. And trying to prove the point of, well, I'm gonna keep turning it up until y'all tell me where he at. Clearly, you know he's in the house. Why you just didn't go up the stairs? Like, if you don't see him here, her house ain't sitting on no acre. It ain't 10,000 square feet. Just walk up the open up the door. To me, it would have made more sense to just go through the house.
Right.
Why are we being overly dramatic? You're acting so freaking dramatic over somebody that you're ready to fight. If you come in and it's really on site, it's on site.
On site.
I'm opening up doors. I'm not listening. I'm not considering praying and listening to nothing Shay got to say.
Right.
I'm walking past Shay. Shay talking to the wall. The wall will respond back before I even listen to her, right? So why are you having conversations? You tearing up this woman's house, baby. I'm opening up closet doors, the coat door, bathroom, walking up the stairs. Oh, I found them. Woo, 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 woo. Running my fade real quick. Walk out, grab Fatima, like ain't nothing happened.
Exactly.
I would have done it, and I feel like it would have worked better if they would have wrote the scene like that and have them be like, not this nigga just went up here and fought him and walked out the house like ain't nothing going on.
Because the way they did it is, one, unrealistic. Two, it took much time. Move along. Move the story along, because all of this, you dressed like Martin on that episode where you had the fake dog.
No.
Yeah, you're doing too much. It's not believable. You need more people. We don't believe you. This is not, you're not a gangster. Like, Stop, Zach. Stop. Girl is my opinion says it was so cringe, Zach trashing that trash in the house. Yeah, it was. I was just like, so for why? What are we doing? Like, what is Girl is my opinion says this is what Tyler Perry think of accomplished black women rent money. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Like you're making Belinda out to be this, hey, the man left the money on the night table type of deal for her to pay rent and in cash. Like she's supposed to be this high-powered person with this great job, right? She's like, oh, I got a job, I go to work, but she is a hairstylist, right? So it's not too far-fetched for her. I think is she a hairstylist or do she just be in the salon talking to her friend?
I think she just be there. I don't think Belinda do hair.
I don't think she do hair. I think she took the same salon that Fatima went to. Let me retract that and fix that. So you supposed to have a good job, right? But you skipping out on work trying to figure out ways to be in Fatima and Zach's business.
Yeah.
And your rent money is in a bookshelf. None of it is aligning, Tyler Perry. And you wrote this. I blame you.
It's bad.
I blame stupidity because this ain't it.
Yeah.
Ms. Main Event says, yes, this whole scene was weird.
Yeah, it was bad.
Toya says, punks. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yes, they were. Exactly, girl, is my opinion says. Toya says, but now it's a team of trash in the neighbor house. Yeah, we're going to get into that.
Yeah.
You know what that was? I feel like, before I forget, I'm going to say it now. I feel like that was Tyler Perry's way to parallel the way that they act. Like saying, oh, Fatima and Zach are like the same person. They do the same thing. Even though Fatima is mad that Zach is doing all this looking for his brother, she's doing the same thing, taking out anger on, somebody else that it doesn't have anything to do with. She's not her emotions properly. That was stupid.
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sharon Brunson says, them guys act like to-be actors. Right.
That part, because my God.
Okay. Toya says she was being messy though. She should have stayed out of it. Yeah, I think. Well, listen, Deja always in the middle of some stuff. Oh yeah. I think she's
talking about Belinda.
Girl is my opinion says agree. Belinda should have stayed out of it. You're right. She has done enough for her house to be trashed. She has done enough for her house to be trashed. I guess that's what you get for being messy and vindictive.
You put yourself in it, I guess. You play stupid games, win stupid prizes. So
yeah, for sure. Okay. Chocolate 25 LM says, are you going to review Beauty in the Black in Netflix? You know what? I'm gonna take a look. I'll check it out and see. I probably will. I'll do it for y'all. Girl is my opinion says she does something with clubs, right? Oh, Belinda. You know what? I haven't really gotten very much clarity on what Belinda do, but I might do season 1 just to see what she does do if they even said it. But whatever she do, she need to go on and do it, and I'm pretty sure they give her a direct deposit. But moving on, y'all. Everybody finally leaves the house after Belinda says he done stole my stuff. He took this, he took that. And Nathan's I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get your money back. I was like, okay, Nathan, you all right. Go home, Nathan. Just please. Just So we're at the office next. Preston is there with Bryce. And they're looking over this contract. They're trying to wait around for Zach to get there. And Bryce is like, man, thank you so much for bailing us out. I appreciate it. And Preston is like, hold on. Let me pump your brakes right there. This is not a bailout. I fully want my money's back.
I'm getting all my coins back.
All the
market interest.
Both of you niggas. Okay. I want all the coins out of both of y'all. Okay. Give me my money. Give me my money. Okay. 3 million and the 33% on top.
We're done. I ain't mad at them. Get your money, man.
Yeah, give me my money right now. Cause Bryce, I'm not playing with you. And we ain't about to seal it with no kiss. Okay. Because I don't do that. And I know how you get down. So don't no long handshakes from you.
Just like that.
Are 10 seconds or less, okay? And that's even too long, okay? Don't play with me. So moving on, he ain't do all that, but I just feel like that's what he should have said. So they're talking, and Preston makes it very clear what this is, and then here comes Zach. Okay, Zach is all pissed off and angry, and he tells Bryce to get on out, because he like, listen, Bryce, I'm glad you're alive, but I don't want to see you. I don't want to look at you. Like, I still don't like you. I don't. Zach, grow up.
That's, oh my gosh. And I know we sound like we beating a dead horse. Please grow Zach up.
Yeah.
He can't be out here trying to own a business, engaged with 3 kids, 4 on the way, whatever number he on right now, and acting like he's a 16-year-old boy. I'm like, okay, you could have been like, hey, I just need to talk to Preston real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind stepping out? Because they were in his office. It appears like they were in Zach's office. Yeah. So I ain't mad at him. Be like, hey, let me catch a minute real quick. But to still be mean and off-putting and passive, like, you being childish.
Very much so. And then, but why are you in my office? You got.
And then there's that. You have your own office.
Yeah, you next door. Why you got to? Do you got to feel close to me or something sitting in my? Yeah, you're being weird. You're still doing some weird shit. I don't know. But anyway, he sits down and talks to Preston, and Preston's like, so what's going on? And so Zach is telling Preston, man, it's my brother. He on that stuff. And he tried to kill me. Like, he actually powed at me. I can't believe it. I gotta get him. He hurt my wife. Blah, blah, blah. Preston is like, listen, that's totally understandable. I understand why you're upset. Let's go to the bar. Let's have a couple of drinks. Let's talk it out like men. Let's flush this thing out. We got to talk about this stuff. You can't just be having all this pent up negative energy inside. We got to talk about it and move on. And Zach is like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to talk about it. I want to hurt him. I want to do this. And I'm like,
what is going to do? Like, it really is the dumb stuff. Him saying this over and over again, and you got too many people telling you it ain't worth it.
You look dumb.
Let it go, Elsa. Let it go.
You look dumb. He looks very, very dumb.
It sound dumb.
Yeah, you need some Pedialyte, because I think your temperature has gone up. You're doing too much. It's giving childish.
Yes, very much.
To throw a tantrum in the middle of the floor with your tight ass pants on and your Toys R Us gold chain you walking around wearing.
Mm-hmm.
On that, so you can get some of that money back to pay off all this debt and to pay for your mama's funeral. That's what you needed to be doing. And while you was worrying about Fatima and that damn Rolex, you should have been pawning that to get you some money. That's what you should have been doing. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
We talk about old stuff, okay? But it's very new with this negative Nancy attitude you got going on. You're pissing me off. Okay, stop, because I'm about to give you a melatonin and go take a damn nap.
Get out of sleep.
Okay, so moving on, he finishes this conversation with Preston, and Preston is just looking at Zach like, yeah, this guy, he really got to get it together. Really got to.
Yeah.
So then we get to the next scene. Fatima pulls up to the house with Angela. Angela is about the most useless. Angela's like, go ahead inside the house. I'll move the cars. You didn't move not one car, Angela. You went inside of Deja's house. Well, I thought you was moving the cars. Maybe somebody tried to give her some lines and she memorized that, and her actions didn't portray what she said. I don't know. I'm confused. So she goes in the house. And she sees her boy toy. Okay. He like, oh, what you doing here? Hey, it's a party. And she's like, you know her? Oh my God. Angela, first of all, girl, you didn't ask for a background check or vet these men when you were fucking them. Okay, listen, sorry guys. I'm reformed. I'm trying. Just, it may pop out. So you, ma'am, are having Tom, Dick, and his hairy balls at your house, and you don't care. So why do you care if he hanging out with Deja? Mind you, so Tyler Perry, y'all did a bad job of hiding Deja, aka Jazzy's and Cam.
Yeah, this time around they did do it. But here's my thing: you don't want no relationship with him. Let's start there.
Right.
Secondly, you got a resolving coup de cat door. So why does it matter? Because if you bringing them in and out, you the main one saying, "Baby, you love it," and you leaving them. So why does it matter if he over here doing the cha-cha slide with Deja?
Exactly.
Make it make sense.
And it don't. And never do. never do. Okay. So Deja walks over. She was like, "Oh, hey, Sean, what you doing here? Hey, you came? Okay. Who was you? I ain't invite you." Talking to Angela. And then Angela was like, this when she was like, "Oh, you messing with her?" She was like, "Oh no, I don't mess with broke niggas." I was like, Deja, you having a rent party and telling these people that it's your birthday and it's not.
Deja is stupid.
Like, you supposed to have the best cootie cat in the world. You over here doing twirls and swirls on it. Okay.
So
but
she ain't sliding down the pole no more and making that good coin. Like, what? Why is he reducing everybody down to being broke? You know, I went off on Tyler Perry about this last time when it came down to sisters. For him always making us good black folks a freaking stereotype every time. But I get on there when we get over there on sisters. I keep my composure.
Oh, yes, because that conversation with the ladies went entirely too long, by the way.
Yes.
But so Angela is caught up with the fact that the guy Sean is there too much. So then Angela is telling Deja, "You got to get these people out of here. Fatima, the big bad wolf, is going to come over here and she's going to be really mad." I was like, Fatima ain't going to do shit. I'm sorry. I'm tired of y'all acting like Fatima is just the big bad wolf. Is Fatima very intelligent? Yes, she is. Is Fatima at times strategic in the way that she handles things? Sure. Has she been lately? No. Okay. Yeah. And this right here was not smart. She comes in there. It was worthless. This was a whole 7-8 minutes in the episode.
I hated this scene, but I'm gonna go off. Go ahead, friend.
So she comes in there, you popping balloons, you throwing around the lampshade, you telling her. I'm like, first of all, you would have been better off bringing your pow and just pop the ceiling and tell everybody to get out. That's what you could have did. But I also guess she like, well, I don't want to make more repairs for Zach to have to do in the house because we ain't got the money to be doing that. We just got this $3 million back from Preston. I ain't about to rock the boat. But you supposedly have money. You could easily have that drywall repaired. Go ahead and be the big bad wolf like you say you are. Like you're doing too much. And Deja it's just too much of Deja saying, no, leave that alone. My mama gave me this. Oh, not my cake. And then she digging her hands in the cake. You and Zach are at daycare together. Because this is childish. Go ahead, Frank.
So here's the thing, because I may be a little winded. Bear with me, y'all. I may not be, but here I go. First of all, the fact that you brought your big butt over here and decided to intimidate this woman by popping a balloon, girl, who's supposed to be scared of you because you will pop the balloon? Then you gonna take a glass and hold it as if who you are intimidating from holding a glass, pouring it out, and then throwing the gas for us to shatter. And you wonder why the people still sitting there. Girl, ain't nobody scared of you and you popping balloons. Then you gonna go over here and be mad at Zach for you to come over here and do the exact same thing. Pretty much like what you were saying. They're trying to show that they are one and the same. But what's your point of giving him this whole "I have a dream" speech for you to come over here and Malcolm X the whole situation? It was dumb. It was unnecessary. Tearing up this woman cake and trying to make it seem like you big Billy bad tail. You didn't prove anything.
No.
Tearing up a cake, popping a balloon, and pouring out somebody's drink ain't gonna make nobody scared of you.
No. Just because you ruined a speaker. You threw a speaker. My sugar daddy got me that. First of all, Jazzy is hilarious.
She's funny. I like the character. I like because she do bring a lighter side of it, and it is funny when she act like that. But as far as Fatima go, sorry, I just don't understand the point behind all of this.
It's the whole thing of it's cool when you do it, but it's not cool when I do.
It's all, and I've always had that problem with Fatima. Yeah. She's always doing that. And at the very least, girl, you could have just went over there. I think for her to react that way, she should have let Deja give her a reason to act out. You could have went over there and said, hey man, look, Deja, I ain't in the mood. Get somebody to move that car. I'm trying to go to bed.
Right.
Can you not have it too loud?
Yeah, because she
can let Deja pop off like Deja do, and now you do all the things. But just going on, I ain't got time for this. I'm tired of this. Like, you're stomping in your Air Force Ones outside because she having a party. It's her house.
You know what? Fatima can take her and her crimps and go to her house with the bullshit. That's what she need to do. You and your legally blonde outfit, okay? Get out. Because I can have a party if I want to. It's my party and I cry if I want to, if I'm Deja.
Thank you.
If music is not causing a disorderly disturbance, all you had to do was go over there and be like, listen, you can't have these cars blocking the road up. It's fine for you to have a little gathering. Tell you to park correctly. If she did not listen, then you go and call the cops. You coming out here with the bat of Cal Ripken and tearing up somebody's car. What is wrong with you?
Thank you. Like, you're going to go to jail. Don't nobody give a darn about. And you was just mad at Zach for you to come over here and hit somebody's car all because of what? Because you mad at Zach?
Right. Now you Jackie Robinson shooting home runs on somebody's car. I don't get it. Stop, girl. Stop. And you and this tearing up people's cars with bats, it's getting real dry. You gotta find another way. You
doing all of this newly pregnant.
Correct. And you're doing all this stressing yourself out, overexerting yourself, and you're carrying a life inside of you. Something's gonna happen when she's gonna lose that baby because she's doing too much. That's happen. Faith is the substance says, I haven't liked Fatima since season 2. She really believes that she's untouchable and has no accountability whatsoever. Someone really needs to check her. And I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Toya says Beauty in Black ended too early. It did? Okay, well, I got to watch it, child, from in the first place, because I don't know.
So is it a movie or a series?
Yeah, is it a movie or a series, Toya? Let me know. Y'all, by the way, Toya is my best friend. She's in the chat.
Hold on, my daughter calling me. She at the game. Hold on.
Go ahead. Faith is the substance says, I think Belinda is an influencer. Oh, okay. Well, what she talking about? She got to go to work and this, that, and the third. She got a good job. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know, child. And well, whatever she doing, if she's an influencer, she definitely getting direct deposits and not no cash, baby. But hey, I don't know. Toya says he spent his money though. Oh, you talking about Bryce spent? Yes, he did. He spent all of Zach's money for that real estate deal that he told him not to invest in, which I think that's going to end up being something that's going to make them a lot of money. Toya says he has a right to be mad, but damn, how long he going to carry him? Right, exactly. Miss Main Event says Tyler's writing is insufferable. I used to be excited to watch Sisters, but no longer. As a teamer, I'm still trying to figure this show out. Yeah, I think we all are, but it's sad to say. It's sad to say that this show is going down the wrong road that's already traveled. Anitra J says, hey there, Shay Renee. So happy to see you two ladies. Y'all do y'all thing. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm so happy to be able to do it on here, y'all. Let me tell you, I am overjoyed to be able to click the live button on this channel, and I do not take it for granted at all. Okay. So happy to see you two do. I read it how you wanted to say it in the beginning. I must knew. I just knew. Reality with Diva D, light, love, and laughter. Oh, I love that. I never thought Fatima would get on my nerves. Yeah, she's starting to get on my nerves too.
Yeah.
It's like, really? Why? Miss Main Event is laughing. Braylon is in the building. What's up, Braylon? How you bees? Hey, good people. Hello, hello. Braylon, you watch Zatima? Braylon just be here to support. I appreciate him. He is awesome. Miss Main Event says Deja is funny. Yeah, she is funny.
She is funny.
Yeah. Anisha J says, hey, Braylon, you up late, of course. Y'all, Braylon be over there giving all the news info and things, okay, giving the perspectives. Anisha J, I just got done doing a bonus show of 9 hot topics, so I'm just here to support. Oh, thank you, Braylon. We appreciate you. Braylon says, Beauty in Black is a series. It is a part. It is a part.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I got to watch part 1 then so I can understand what's.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe we need to do that and do a review on that too.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll watch that one. Oh, y'all rolling in with the comments, child. Okay. All right, we're gonna get these and then get to the next scene. Girl, is my opinion says I'm gonna check it out as well. Okay, good. All right, so I'll do it and then I'll come on and review it for y'all. Rose Armstead says, hey, Shay, Renee, and chat and mods. Hello, hello. Faith is a substance says, hey, Braylon. All right, y'all. So then we get to the scene where Zach is at the bar with Dr. What's his face?
I don't know his name either.
Listen, I forgot. The doctor, the good doctor. He there, okay?
The therapist man.
Yeah, the bald man. Okay. So he's sitting there talking to him, and he's basically trying to talk Zach off the ledge. He's like, listen, your homeboys basically told me he was like, so who told you that my brother, this and that and the third, he was on drugs and that I'm angry or blah blah blah. He was like, my friends told you, and he was like, well, yeah, your boys told me. First of all, how is the friends talking to his therapist? This don't even make no sense. Dr. Reed, that's his name. Dr. Reed. Mm. This whole scene was dumb. He did not help Zach at all. He did make Zach chuckle a little bit, I saw in this scene.
Yeah.
But Zach is totally enraged, obviously doesn't know how to deal with his anger still.
Mm-hmm.
He's telling the doctor, you here having drinks. You ain't supposed to be drinking on the clock. He's like, listen, I've been off work for 3 hours and I actually just gave you a free session.
Mm-hmm.
Because Zach, as soon as he got home, got dressed up in all black like the Omen and went to go and pulverize his brother. What are your thoughts, friend?
So I'm actually not mad at them calling the therapist man to go and talk some sense into him.
Mm-hmm.
At the very least, if you was going to bring him in, it should have been in a way to where it talked him off the ledge so much that he went home and went to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And he just let it be a thing. And then in the morning, maybe I had a dream about it. It pissed me off even more. I'm finna go. Like, at least let the work for at least the rest of the night. It was enough to talk him off the ledge. If you just wanted him to be in the episode, Tyler, just say you wanted him to be in the episode because it didn't make sense. He's not listening. He didn't take no advice in. It didn't take him off the ledge. It did absolutely nothing. At the very least, you should have told him, go home. Let me follow you home to make sure you're going home.
Right.
Let me call Preston back and say, hey, Preston, make sure he get home.
First of all,
it was useless to have him there for it not to even work.
I don't know why Preston left.
And there's that.
Like, how did you know that Zach was going to even go to Dr. Reed? Like, how did you? There's too many questions here.
Yep.
Like, Zach to even show up with Dr. Reed to be there. Like, Zach is entirely doing team too much.
Mm-hmm.
Tiger, hidden dragon inside of Zach right now.
Yep.
You are unleashing the dragon over some BS. It really is. Like, it's not like Fatima is upset saying, defend my honor.
Right.
For a crackhead to beat him up.
Mm-hmm.
We've spent a whole season of you doing this.
Literally, we on What is this?
We've spent 6 episodes of him looking for Jeremiah. So Zach, after this scene of him talking to Dr. Reed and getting absolutely nowhere, he goes home. Okay, gets home, gets a phone call that says, "Hey, I see." I see dead people, aka Jeremiah. Okay, because he's gonna be a dead man walking when you get here. So
Who called him?
somebody, I forget the person's name, but it was somebody in the neighborhood that
Mm.
obviously probably was another crackhead, and he was paying them.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he was like, yeah, I got your money. I got your money. So I think it was a female. I remember it being a woman's name. Was it Nisi?
Mm-hmm.
Something like a home girl round the way type of name.
But you just came out the negative 2 hours ago. How you shelling out money?
The check ain't even cleared all the way. And you spending money.
You ain't even signed on the dotted line. And you shelling out money.
Doing dumb shit. Doing dumb stuff. If I'm Preston at this point, it's like, you don't know how to problem solve well. And I don't know if I want to be in business with somebody like that. You're not lucky enough to make this much money. Because if you are seeing red like this over this, how are you going to call yourself this big businessman handling this much money? Because guess what? With this much money comes big boy problems.
Sure do, every time.
Boy. Right here. And this right here, Preston ain't get that rich because he over there acting like you.
Thank you. Being stupid
Exactly.
about everything.
Exactly. Braylon says, never watched an episode, but have heard many things. It's a fandom for real, for real. Yeah, it's definitely a big fan base where it comes to Tyler Perry. You know, Tyler Perry is one of those people that you know, people want to support because of all the things that he does, because providing opportunities to the Black community or whatever the case may be. But I think it's been so many years of us utilizing that as an excuse that now people are like, that's over now. People, we've paid enough dues to get you where you're at. Okay.
Yep. It's time to move on.
Time to move on. It's time for you to actually put up or shut up type of deal.
Mm-hmm.
So Faith is a substance says, I need Dr. Reed to do a house call. Child, yeah, he need to follow him home, give him his melatonin, and put baby Zach to bed. That's what he needed to do. Reality with DVD, like love and laughter says he takes advantage of us. He definitely does. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That is a perfect statement.
Yeah.
Advantage of us. Then he gets mad when people give him feedback, and he feels like he's too good for people to give him feedback because we don't know what we're talking about. Actually, we're watching the shows. We know what we want to see to be entertained. We with other people. Very talented people that you're up against out here, and you're losing badly. Yeah. So in this next scene, Fatima is at Angela's house. And because she, you know, she done with Zach, she pissed off. She gonna go over there. You know, she's talking to Angela after all of this stuff that happened. I don't like how Fatima is judging Angela. Like, she's like, you know, you got a revolving door of dick going on in here. Like, it's a lot. You not. She was like, well, I was in a committed relationship with Bryce, but we found out he liked dick. Like, so I'm good. I'm out here sowing my royal oats. Men can do it, so why can't I? Type of thing. She's like, well, you know, you and Zach are in a committed relationship, but look what you got to do to show him your loyalty. How you doing? Okay, so what you're not about to do is sit over here and judge me. And Fatima's like, well, Zach is a good man. Yeah, is he? Is he really?
That's questionable. We could put a couple of question marks behind that.
No question mark, because is a good man going to put you in jeopardy like this? Is a put himself in jeopardy where he's going to jail potentially, and you got to be left to raise his kid by yourself? It does not. That's not a good Savannah. It's not. Okay. That is a childish man. And I don't appreciate her being judgmental with Angela like that.
Yeah. I
So,
think for me, I ain't mad at her holding her accountable because somebody do need to tell her, girl, slow your roll, okay? So I ain't mad at the accountability. I'm mad at girl, where this come from?
mm,
I feel like it was misplaced.
mm-hmm.
I'm not mad at, like I said, at them having a conversation, maybe at a later date, later time. Um, But where does come from? Like it literally, like you literally pulled this out your tail and be like, "Oh, I've been holding this for a while. Let me go ahead and give it to her." And then when she say something about you that is actually true, because he is full of drama, and
Yeah,
y'all been full of drama since y'all got together, and now it's you ain't got the room to tell me. Well, half a year had the room to tell her. You shouldn't have said nothing. You
exactly.
can't say nothing to me and then think I ain't finna go ahead and pull the trigger back on you.
Exactly. Quid pro quo, Cletties. Okay. I'm not about to, you ain't about to read me and not get read back, baby.
You and like your house over there looking all clean, baby, it's dirty.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So Angela, they were actually at Zach and Fatima's house because this was after the whole go ahead and kick the people out of Deja house scene. So Zach comes in the house and Fatima is, pleading with him again to go ahead and let this stuff go. Zach is still going on and on and on about how he needs to protect her. He ain't no punk bitch. He gonna defend her and this, that, and the third.
Mm-hmm.
So Fatima, like, okay, this how you want to do it. You're not going anywhere, Fatima.
You're
Stop.
not.
You,
Even when she tried to, I'm not gonna come visit you. I'm not gonna write you, but you
yeah.
are. You are.
And that's why he keep on doing this stuff because he doesn't have any. First of all, he ain't got no damn sense, and two, he knows that she's going to be there beyond all of his.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to continue to be to deal with his stuff, and that's why he just keep on going. He's not scared at all. Faith is a substance, girl. I'm talking about for me. I need him to pay me a visit.
Uh-uh.
No, that's right. Girl, sister girl, I need him to come on over here too, child, because child, I be needing to set it on down and lay it on the altar, baby. Okay. I be needing to lay it on the altar. Maybe you need to come on over here. Girl, especially since these last 6 days, what I've been going through, baby. Okay. Girl is my opinion says Angela nasty. Too many bodies, spiritual energy, fluids, ill. You know what? I agree with you, but then I'm also on her side with the because men, but that doesn't make it okay because men
Don't make it right. Yeah.
make it right because men do it.
Mm-hmm.
But listen, men do it and they don't get accosted for it. So listen, go on, girl. Sow your royal oats before you get in a relationship and kick them out after you done. Okay, kick them on out after you done. Cece says, "Good evening, Shay and everyone. Hello, hello. What's up?" Chandra Lee Daniel says, "In the leaked episode that did not happen, Fatima was standing on business. Really? Well, she need to go on and stand on it because at this point, she's standing on a tightrope and
Mm-hmm.
okay." Rose Armstead says, "Not wife might have put him out for good."
Nate.
Huh?
Nate wife.
Oh, Nate wife might have put him
Mhm.
for good. Yeah, but I need to see him trying more. Like
Yeah.
seeing him try. You sitting up here talking about Lori is evil and she crazy and this, that, and the third. Everybody can't be crazy. What are you
It ain't all. It's like you got to take some responsibility. And like you're cheating on her, like, bruh.
exactly? Nicole Big says, Shay, you should review Unreasonable Doubt.
Nicole, I told her, girl,
Really?
for real, it's over with now, but we can still run that thing back because it's good. I'm
It
telling you,
what network is it on?
it's on Hulu.
Okay, I think I got that. I think because child, all these little subscriptions,
It do become a lot.
they
Yeah.
is yeah, honey. Okay. Face is the substance that Shay, you still not getting it. I just think he's fine. Oh, okay.
A different house call.
Yeah, those house calls I needed to, honey. But I got the live-in house call, but I get I understand. Okay. I understand. Okay. Thank you. Sometimes you got to break it on down.
Break it down.
Cause I'm one of them people that read the text message and everybody get a little different perspective on stuff. But I feels you, friend. I feels you. She like, girl, I said
This is what I mean.
you over here making your own narrative. This is what I'm saying. Chandra Lee Daniels says she went and saw him when he got arrested, and he tells her face to her face, and Jeremiah was worth it, and she walks. Wow. Yeah, because I think Jeremiah ends up passing away.
Mm-hmm.
Which the character, the guy that plays Jeremiah, I actually saw where he was online and he said somebody had commented saying on his Instagram page saying, you are a great actor, you're playing that character so well. And he actually used to be a drug addict for real.
Mm-hmm.
That he really doesn't, I mean, the character, he appreciates everybody being happy with his work, but it's triggering for him. It makes him want to go, like, doing that role made him want to go get high again.
What?
And he said that. I said, wow, that's crazy. I actually screenshot the comment, I believe.
To make you, I was think that, oh, I didn't like this feeling, I'm glad I'm delivered type situation. Not let me go back to it.
Yeah,
That's
this
interesting.
is what he said. He said, Amir Baraka, that's his name. He said, I will be happy when Jeremiah gets clean. Acting high is dangerous, especially for me. I enjoy getting high, but the pain isn't worth it. I don't want to continue to flirt with this action. I have a great encourage each other. So then he says, from real life to Zatima, Amir Baraka's inspiring journey, drawing from his battles with addiction, incarceration, and undiagnosed dyslexia, the New Orleans native has turned his hardships into fuel for success. Where did he say? He said he really wanted to, it made him want to get high again. Somewhere. Maybe I didn't get that one, but he said, I'll be happy when Jeremiah gets clean. Acting high is dangerous, especially for me. I enjoy getting high, but the pain isn't worth it. I don't want to continue to flirt with this action. ... I have a great cast and we encourage each other. So that's kind of saying it right there too. Like, I don't want to keep on playing with being a drug addict because I used to be one. Like,
Yeah.
something that is tricky. Yeah. So I was like, wow, that is interesting for sure. Yeah. So, oh, we got some comments in the chat. Okay. Reasonable doubt is on the fire stick. It is? I have a fire. Okay, let me see if I can get that. Because, child, I don't know if I got that, baby. Chandra Lee Daniels says, but I really appreciated Fatima and Angela's back and forth, and Fatima receiving it when Angela says she hurt her feelings, and them having a genuine conversation later. Them sisters could never. Child, right? Because they'll drag it out forever, okay, and then hold a
It'll
grudge.
take 3 episodes,
Right? And 3 seasons to get it out, like Karen's baby. Reality with DVD, Light, Love, and Laughter says that's what happened to the dude from Lovecraft Country. I heard that was a good show too, Lovecraft Country.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
Oh, I guess with him playing a character that gets high, he ended up getting high again.
Oh.
The Black was good. You had to keep watching episode after episode. Okay, I'm gonna have to get to it. I can't stand Boxhead Nathan.
Nobody likes Nathan. Nathan don't even like Nathan.
He don't. He's an idiot. So we get to Zach getting dressed up. He goes out the house. He finds Jeremiah and he pulverizes this man. So we roll into the next episode where Nathan and Tony and what's homegirl name? The chick that he used to
Connie.
I was like, something with a C. Connie stand up there and they see that Jeremiah is there, and then they see Zach pulverizing Jeremiah. So they all go down there to pull Zach off of Jeremiah. Zach looking like his old football days, just in the zone. He's big and bad and bold. And he threw Connie off of him, threw
Yep.
all off of him, and then they finally peel him off of Jeremiah, and Jeremiah is like laying there basically unconscious. So
Mm-hmm.
he gets him to the hospital because Zach was about to take the Jackie Robinson bat and go ahead. This bat has made so many appearances in this episode, and he's about to finish the job off. So they stop him, thankfully, but I think that was in foresight, right? For he's still gonna die. Y'all didn't save him,
Right.
they
But when you saw him running, because y'all was already at the ghetto, in the hood, in the apartment complex,
yeah.
at the bando, you already there.
And
At the trap house, when you saw him coming at full speed, it should have been, oh, wait, is that Zach? Is that Zach? It looks like Zach. Is that Zach? Like, it took y'all 5 minutes to say, is that Zach? Y'all know what this man looked like.
Oh, it was a stick, not the bat. I had flashbacks of the bat, child.
It looked like it was a copper pole beam or something.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
was,
think it was a bat. Yeah.
about to finish him. That's what he was about to do.
Whatever it was, he was gonna be hurt after it. Yeah.
Chandra Lee says, yes, I've heard great reviews about Being in Black to the point where they think Chandra helped him. Really? Okay.
Oh.
Got to go ahead. Now I got to go ahead. Yep, got to. Chandra says, I'm going to ask again, do you guys mind spoilers? Go ahead, girl. Come on with
it. It out.
Let us know, baby girl. We love to see it, okay? So Zach, that scene is, they finally pin Zach down long enough. Then we get to the next scene where Angela and Fatima are sitting down. Fatima goes over to Angela's house to pretty much apologize to her because she's like, my bad, girl. I was sitting here judging you or whatever. I do want you to stop, passing your pussy like we used to do. Please stop doing that. I do need you to stop doing that. But I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to judge. You my girl. I love you. Let's do this. You ain't got nobody here tonight, do you? She's like, oh yeah, I got a man up there. Yeah, big dick. He upstairs. You want to stay? You want to spend the night? She was like, I mean, but you already got a man up in here, so I'm nah, girl. I'll tell his big old dick to get on up out of here. So they sit. Fatima ends up staying the night over there. So the next morning, Fatima comes downstairs and Bryce is there for breakfast. Why? What do you think about these interactions with Bryce and Angela?
Okay, so this is what I think. I feel like Angela want a relationship with Bryce and she's acting out because she probably did find out or feel like rather he was probably going to be the one. When he pulled this stunt and he'll kind of let the cat out the bag that he liked to play for the same team, she can't get over. So she's using other men to kind of help get over Bryce.
Yeah.
Then because I feel like she's also trying to keep him on this side of life because of what he just did the night before or 2 nights before.
Yeah, I also think that this is Tyler Perry's ode to there are women out here that know that men like and they don't remain in relationship with them because they don't want to be embarrassed. Like it's not a popular deal. So it's like, oh, I don't want my friends to look at me a certain way. So
yeah,
I have to let this go. I can't be with this person, but I'm really missing out. I really could be missing out on a good dude, but
yeah,
I to accept him for who he is.
Yeah, I think so too. I think she's going to eventually give in to it, but yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, he doesn't die. He goes to rehab later in the season. But Connie, at this point, is literally the only one that doesn't know Zach got arrested and that everyone thinks Jeremiah is dead. Oh, I figured that was going to be that he wasn't totally dead.
Mm-hmm.
But why would the cops? So then that's stupid. Then why the cops come and pick him up
For murder?
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
We gonna get there, child. So we at the we are. What do we did we talk about Bryce? Oh, Bryce is sitting
Right
there
there. Mm-hmm.
getting false hope with
Yep.
Angela. Like Bryce thinks that this is more than a friendship.
Yep.
I think that he feels like he has a chance to get back in good with her. But
Yep.
I think Angela needs to either just shit or get off the pot. He can't be just coming over here and carrying on.
Especially when you was just mad at him for popping up every 5 days and every 5 seconds, and now you telling him to come on over, baby. Like, come on, you have to pick and choose what it is. But I do feel like she is playing both sides of the coin. Like, let me keep him close because he tried to just take himself up out of here, and at the same time, when this happened, it opened up some feelings for me that dang, I ain't really over this man like that, and I probably like him more than
Mhm.
I'm willing to admit. So
Right, exactly. So then we get to the next scene where Tony is dropping Zach and his bloody fist back off to the house. Deja sees Zach coming in the house and just tells him about Fatima coming over there and messing up her house and how she done called the police on her and Fatima going to jail. Blah blah blah. Zach is like, it's not even your birthday. Why are you having a party? And she's like, you don't know that.
you're right.
I'm-
She funny.
She's standing there looking just as pregnant as all get up. Okay.
Yeah.
Like
In that robe, I was like, oh, you see it all over her.
absolutely. And
Yeah.
they Tyler Perry, like, you know what? F these groceries. Girl, just go ahead. They
You
know.
see it.
It is.
Woo. Yeah.
We ain't hiding it no more. And we just gonna do headshots from here up. So Zach goes in the house. Apparently he's getting himself together to clean the blood off, but then you leave the bloody rags on the
Leave
table.
the evidence there.
Doing a good job of hiding it from Fatima. Like, what is going on here? It is just amazing. But Deja, she is funny. She's like, Tony, why is his hands bloody? What he do?
Mm-hmm.
And that. What Zach do? And Tony is like, you are real nosy, aren't you? Like, you need to mind your business. That's all. Just mind.
I like Deja.
Oh,
Deja.
Tony, this was your opportunity to boost your acting chops. You didn't do a good job. You standing there looking dumbfounded. He has that big old bright white tooth smile all the time. He do got some nice teeth. I see him all the time with him smiling but not talking and acting.
Mm-hmm.
So Deja calls the police again. She was like, "Yeah, I'll hold." It's like, Deja, what is wrong with you? Like, this,
That's stupid.
she's crazy. Reality with DVD says TP is on the same track with Gary. Yeah, Gary. We gonna talk about that with somebody putting some potion in the line and we ain't seen nothing go through. Yeah. I think it's Robin or his sidekick.
I think it's Hudson.
Yeah, I think it's Hudson too.
Yeah.
Hudson, he tired of doing Gary's dirty work.
Yeah. I think it's Hudson.
Yep. Chandra Lee Daniels says Deja's hilarious to me. I love that girl. Yeah,
I like it. Yeah.
she gives some relief. So Zach and Tony are in the house talking, and Zach is just like, "Oh, I feel better. I feel so much better now." And I'm like, "Why? Why do you feel better?" You look,
Right.
and Tony is like, "Man, it seemed like it was more than just what he did to Fatima, like
Right.
pent up stuff." And I feel like it is more than just that because Zach is
Mhm.
bad one. I think he blames Jeremiah for his mother's addiction.
But he said that when they were fighting, well, they weren't fighting. When he was beating them up, he was like, "And you killed my mama." So in a way, he's blaming him for a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then he also says that I think he feels a way because he went to jail over something that Jeremiah forced him into and
Mm-hmm.
try to say no, it's your fault. You was doing this and doing that. But Zach was like, no, you forced me to, steal and do this and that and the third.
Yep.
Basically, I feel like he feels robbed of having a good big brother. Like
Yeah.
he wasn't a good example, and it's like he was the big little brother.
Mm-hmm.
And his brother was always manipulating him. Like, you act like you were scared of him. Remember when we were first introduced to Jeremiah, with
Yep.
Jeremiah
Mm-hmm.
and hoodwinked him out of his money? He got like a check for like $10,000 from Zach.
They did.
And my thing is, if you know that your mother and Jeremiah have this addiction, first of all, Jeremiah didn't look as dirty as he's looking now.
Yep. And the first one, he sure didn't.
So like, he ain't look this strung out.
Mm-hmm.
He looked a little cleaned up. And now all of a sudden he just hell bent on drugs. But
now he's back on the stuff.
I'm just like, I think Tyler Perry be forgetting what he showed.
Well, I do too, because he came in like, oh, you ain't got into some money. You ain't told me and mama nothing. Y'all over here living like this. I just got out of jail. You owe me some money. I did the time for you, So he was fine.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe it was the money that sent him over. I don't know.
Child, who knows? Because it's like, what do you know that they lie? Why would you, if the mother needed the money, go and pay for what the mother needed the money for? You know they be.
Mm-hmm.
Chandra Lee Daniel says, I need people to stop blaming TP for sisters. That man is not writing that show.
Nah, he's still gonna get this blame. And I like you, Sandra. We here, girl. We friends. He gonna get this blame, friend. He gonna get it.
Is he not writing it? I know he told us he got writers. I think that's how he can cop a plea. That's
this guy Tyler Perry written all over it.
Yeah, he definitely driving that bus. He is driving us to damnation.
Shasha
says, Zach said while he was hitting him, you killed my wife. You hit my wife and a bunch of stuff. He was waiting for a long time to get his hands on Jeremiah. What he did to Fatima broke the camel's back. Yeah, but I'm just like, why you all real mad real fast now? Like, this man robbed you of $10,000. Like,
and you let him have it.
Let him have it. You let him have it. Child. I think he is this strung out because his mom died. Yeah. But they were like that before. They were a little.
Never had. It's like they had a good relationship. No way.
Yeah, they didn't. It was a lot. But Tony and his pointy jacket, they're sitting there talking to Zach, with his shoulder pads, peacoat, and they end up doing their coveted handshake at the end, with him saying, for life, we friends. Are you really their friend, Zach?
So I got a question, friend. When is it going to end with Fatima and Zach feeling like nobody can tell them nothing? And y'all can talk to people any kind of way, do anything, and people still need to be your friend. Like, you can't talk funky to me and then asking me to pass the gauze to wrap my hand up. You can't talk funky to me and then say, hey, can you cut this for me real quick?
It's a fine line between, it gets to a point where it's like, okay, am I being a good friend or am I being a simp?
Right. Like, you talking real funky to this man and you need his help at the same time. Like, make this make sense.
You being real greasy right now. And I really want to use my good hand that's not bloody like yours to sock 'em bop your ass. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, it was
sad and glad. Okay, I'm gonna make you real sad. You about to really get hurt up in here, and I will be house. That's what I'm gonna do. Throwing me off of you, throwing Connie to the west. Like, really, Zach?
Yep.
That you the same thing that you got mad about him your brother hitting a woman.
You did same thing.
Same thing.
You did same thing.
It's crazy to me. So Tony leaves out to go outside and get in his car, and Deja out there still waiting on the phone with the police.
Deja ain't giving up.
She's not. So then, but Tony, before he gets in the car, he calls Fatima and he tells her, yeah, Zach told me to call you. I'm like, state your piece as soon as you get on this phone. What are you calling me for?
But he didn't tell you to call. This is the part I don't understand. Where the people just be lying for no reason. Just say, look, I just left from over here. He got into Jeremiah tail. And Deja over here trying to get you locked up. I'm gonna need you to come over here and handle what you need to handle. He'll seem like he'll calm down some. Can you come over because I'm about to go?
Yeah. He basically told her, yeah, Deja is calling the police on you, and I think you might want to handle her because blah, blah, blah. And Fatima, like, I don't give a damn about her. And I'm like, Fatima, you might want to start giving a damn.
You need to take it serious. Yeah.
Yeah, because you now you badgering your tenant. This is your tenant. And tenants have, rights. You over in this lady's house causing a ruckus. This is not okay. But moving on, we see Nathan and Connie at the hospital. Connie done realized she got a bald spot and lost 2 braids, child. And pulling them out like, what the hell? Station about Zach and his foolishness, how he threw her off of him, how he was just uncontrollable. And, Connie brings up a good point. She's like, Nathan, you need to stop trashing Fatima because, and if we love Zach, we gotta love her too. Like, she's good for him. She's doing the right thing for him. And you need, and frankly, sir, you need to grow up. What conversation she had with Nathan about him growing up, needing to grow up, and also being the first. I love the fact that she addressed that he has not. What are you doing with Belinda? Because Belinda is trifling. She's a girl that you fuck, not date. That's what she did. She don't wants to date, okay? Especially not you and your broke ass. You don't wear this jacket every episode, okay? And
literally have not changed clothes.
Like, you need to grow up. Like, you saying that the women are crazy, maybe you making them crazy.
Yep.
On this,
I think that I'm with you. I'm glad Connie called him out because nobody is saying the obvious.
Right.
And I also wish that Nathan will wake up and smell the coffee. Like, come on, Nathan. You know that this girl don't even like you like this. But we'll talk about him and Belinda another day. As far as this scene go, I do like the scene to show that, hey, Jeremiah ain't got nobody. Zach gone out his mind. We're going to have to be here for him. But I also feel like, too, Connie, who watching your kids?
Girl, right. Where are they?
How old your children? Are they old enough to where you got a 16-year-old and a 15-year-old? You like, okay, I can leave them at the house. They are, But girl, you ain't never with them children. I just want to know where them kids be at, because we probably need to call the folks on you like we did Zach baby mama.
Connie,
who got these children?
She is beating up the block. Okay, that's what Connie is doing. She's beating the block. Okay.
But I do think that Connie will be the one that's gonna be the
voice of reason.
The voice of reason. That's what I'm looking for. Thank you. For even Tony.
Yeah.
For Tony and for Nate. Like, come on, y'all need to quit this stuff, and like, you have to accept it for what it is. If I've accepted it, you gonna have to accept it. Leave this woman alone. Y'all need to hold this man accountable and be done with it. So
is what it is. It is. So moving on, I prematurely talked about the scene with Angela and Bryce because that's what comes up after the hospital scene. But we done talked about that. But then before we leave the hospital, they hear all the way out in the hallway, apparently, that somebody has flatlined, and this is Jeremiah. Okay.
Yep.
Well, we've learned, hey, he lives. Okay. So we get to the doctors are running in. Nathan is all of a sudden totally upset, and he's hugging Connie and crying into her shoulder. Child. Okay, moving on. So then we already talked about them eating breakfast together. What happened after this breakfast scene? Hold on, let me speed on past it. Because Fatima stayed at Angela's house. Oh, Fatima ends up going home.
Yeah.
So Fatima goes home, and before she walks in, Deja, trying to hide her belly with the top of Fatima's car. Listen, the angles is not angling enough. We see the stop. So she calls the police immediately, and Fatima is basically like, "Girl, I don't give a damn. Like, about I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want." So Fatima goes in the house. She sees the bloody rag on the table that Zach did not clean up. Obviously, you wanted her to see what was going on. Zach, she's like, "What the hell happened? What the hell did you do?" So she ends up finding out what happened, and here come the cops to come and pick Zach up, and that was it.
And that's the end of it. Okay. Okay. Fatima ain't going nowhere. We know that.
She's not. First of all, you call Tony to ask him what Zach did.
Yeah, and you know he right upstairs. But she probably knew that he wasn't gonna tell the truth.
Fumbling. Yeah. Fumbling. Okay. Chandra Lee Daniel says Fatima at least apologized. I expected Zach to apologize to Tony because Zach is normally good when it comes to apologizing, and he didn't this time. Yeah, because Zach is ridiculous. It's like he's a child. Girl, is my opinion, says I totally agree. Tyler is still right.
That
Tell his writing style. Listen,
he's still in the right room.
Still up in there. Okay, giving the direction. All right, Chandra Lee Daniel says Fatima. Oh, we talked about that. Rose Armstead says Karen gonna be pregnant for 4 years.
She on year 3 now. I'm with you. Like, get this baby up out of here already.
Deja been determined to get Fatima in jail since season 2. You right.
She been trying to get her.
Oh my goodness. Zach did tell him to call Fatima. Yes, he did. I meant to say that, friend. Zach.
He did? Okay. My bad, y'all. I didn't hear that.
He told Tony to call him.
Okay. My bad.
Call her, rather. Chandra Lee Daniel says, I want Nathan in the upper room. I'm sick of his attitude towards
Nate out.
That woman has done absolutely nothing to him, and he keeps hating on her, and he does. Chandra Lee Daniel says Fatima knows she can get out of jail with one phone call. Child, listen, she might be running out of phone calls the way she acting. Chandra Lee Daniel says she didn't know he was upstairs. His car wasn't in the driveway. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, because she had called. That's right. She called Tony. Tony ain't give her no information. And
right.
And down the steps. So that was that, y'all, for the Zatima of it all. We are about to get into sisters. Okay, this episode was not that great, but let's go ahead and like the video.
Yeah. Work. To me, I get work. See me do me dirt. So me for that work. When you walk a line, in the girl for try me a dessert. Let the devil lurking. Yeah. You make a like, now you don't like it. You know I dealt with you the nicest. Nobody touched me in the right. Nobody touched me in a crisis. I believe that all of your dreams are duration. You took my heart, all my keys, and my patience.
We back, y'all. So, time for the sisters, okay? Now, y'all tell me what y'all think about sisters. Sisters is, we in episode 3, I think. And it's another waste of time. I'm confused as how we got to this point that we having this whole round table talk about who possibly killed Gary. So we open up with the scene, and the girls are coming in, and they see Robin, and they like, "Girl, what is going on? Who this man hop on, and why is he here?" So Robin kind of make it all coy and just, I let her tell y'all I'm gonna exit stage left, and he proceeds to leave. So the girl's looking at Andy like, girl, what is going on? Not the ghost of past boyfriends coming back to life. And Andy is playing the coy as well. And was like, oh, he's just here, being Andy. I'm surprised she spilled it out as quick as she did. I'm surprised they didn't take the whole episode for her to finally say, he's here to represent me and he's helping me out. What you think, Fran?
First of all, y'all, I thought I muted this. Yeah, I had to go pee real fast. This is a lot of water. Okay.
It's okay, friend. That is a part of life. We all right.
My second one. And I was like, I got back here. This camera is off. But the mic was still on.
That's all right, friend.
And I know they heard that. That's okay. That's a part of life.
It's a part of life. We all got to go.
And I wash my hands. All right, so
praise God for that. we don't need no pee fingers on the phone.
Okay. We got to wash our hands for at least, you got to count to 30. Okay. Got to do that. So hell, y'all know my little secret. So this part of this conversation with the ladies, it wasn't, I see what they were trying to do here. They were trying to do this good old sisters chat, you know, get into the real meaning of what you right, sisters. It wasn't giving sisters. It was giving waste my time. That's what it was giving. Y'all are sitting here talking about a whole bunch of minutia. Andy, you should have been told these people that it was blackmailing you. That's what you should have did. All of this time, y'all going around Robin's bin, no pun intended, talking about a bunch of nothing. You talking about something, well, I didn't do it, that you guys could have done it. What? Tell me what reason would Sabrina, Danny, or Karen have to off Gary? Besides the fact that they don't like how he treats you. But that's not enough for me. Even Danny said,
not enough.
Going to jail for you, baby. Because you keep dipping your foot into the pond of foolish.
I'm glad Danny actually said that and was like, girl, we cool, but we ain't that cool. Like, Gary ain't worth my freedom.
It's absolutely not.
Like, he ain't worth it. But oh no, I was really shocked that she went ahead and came out and told the girls. But they asked you, okay, what's going on? You went ahead and told them. Robin and made breakfast, made tea and coffee, and cleaned up the kitchen, and you still ain't told the man what's going on. And he the one finna represent you.
What type of lawyer? Danny, what's your name? Andy? You're a terrible lawyer. Because you have to reveal everything to your lawyer, okay? You sitting up here, and mind you, it is very obvious that Robin is trying to keep her away from her boyfriend. Okay. Yeah. He like, listen, I'm back to claim my prize. That man don't like women anyway. I can see right through him. You just need to be with me. He ain't say that. Mm-hmm. Gordon does like women, but him in real life, no. Oh, somebody said, who is Zaria? Chandra Lee Daniel says Fatima about to have Zaria before.
Pretty much.
Has a bump in season 4 already. Really? Wow. Rose Armstead. Who is Aria? That's the potential. That's the baby. We done made up a name for the baby, Rose.
I like Zaria. That's good, Sandra. I like that. I like that.
I like it too. So you know what? Because then that means it'll be a girl because he wants her. So they get to talking about stuff with college. Some teacher that they got. Why we doing that?
This was so unnecessary. It was dumb. We didn't need this at all.
And Chandra, this is that part where is it Chandra or Sandra? I don't want to say your name wrong because you're saying Sandra, Sean, and I'm saying Chandra.
Or is it Chandra?
Sandra. Y'all know I don't like messing up nobody's name. So let me know how to say your name properly, friend. Because listen, you coming with all the points, okay? But I think that with this whole scene right here, this was just a filler. This actually know that Tyler Perry got his hands in the mix because this was giving very much wasted airtime. We just here talking like. We have no point to this conversation. We are just sitting here using up this good film on this camera to talk about absolutely nothing.
And it's sad that we got filler already. It's just episode 3.
Mm-hmm.
Like, make it to the mid and be like, oh, let me throw something in here, you know, to fill it out a little bit. You just in episode 3, we still in the beginning.
Yeah, and I don't like how Tyler Perry is diminishing Andy, aka KJ's acting skills, because KJ is the actress, and I think that he is not properly utilizing her in this whole situation, because in this whole show, because he's making it where she has no voice, and that she's supposed to be this smart, talented lawyer, but she crumbles at the
smallest things.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Like, tells her what to do, and she just listens to whatever they say, and she goes wherever the dick that she's fucking blows. It's just, it's too much.
She was literally a walking mute last season.
Yeah.
I think she probably said maybe 10 words all together last season.
Child.
She didn't say anything. But I feel like in this scene, it seemed like he was trying to have a little less throwback to where they all used to come back together and, you know, they'll have fun and have a conversation. But then, like you said, talking about college, talking about, you know, who I got an A, I got a B. Well, how you get a B? You know, it didn't do anything for the conversation, and trying to push the narrative that somebody in their room wanted to take Gary out. It just didn't make sense. Especially for Andy to say this. Like, her and Lil Romeo went to the same college, ICDC college, because you can't tell me you went anywhere else for your law degree. You know good and doggone well that these girls ain't about to kill Gary. You know that. Because it could be one of y'all, but you know it ain't. So why are we talking?
Why? Why are we doing this? Makes absolutely no sense. Absolutely no sense. What is this conversation leading to? Karen, one that spun it back to reality, where she was like, okay, so listen, if you did do it, let us know. We got
you. We gonna hold you down.
Yeah, and then he was like, you know, I hope you had a little bit of stuff, but I ain't about to be I ain't about to be helping you with no shit, because I ain't going to jail. Okay.
Thank you.
And so, and Danny tomorrow, well, Sabrina, you've done hard time, so you know what it's like. I'm like, okay. Sabrina went to jail for 4 or 5 days. Okay, she don't know what hard time look like. Okay, I don't know, but I just feel like they're very much so underutilizing Andy. It is sad to me.
Yeah,
I don't like it, because she's actually a good actress, and they are making her sound very mute, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
So we done with the girls' conversation, because the conversation really didn't bring up nothing.
Yeah, it didn't go nowhere.
It
didn't do nothing.
It didn't. And even with Andy saying, you know what, despite all the things that he's done to me, he doesn't deserve to be dead. Like, Andy, girl, okay. It's like Tyler Perry, I don't like how he is making this woman a glutton for punishment. It's like, you don't have to say that you wish the man in the grave.
Right.
Like, what was the point of even saying that?
For you to say, oh, I can't picture a world without Gary.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. And remember they said something about, Sabrina was the one that was like, well, you're the one that saw this man bloody in your living room, and you said that it bothered you, or what, it didn't bother you, and now I'm like, first of all, wasn't nobody bloody in her living room.
Right. That was a mess up. They was at the dining hall, wherever they was at.
I was like, y'all, they was at the damn place where they was supposed to be getting married. So Sabrina, right? They didn't want to re-record that scene, so I guess they was just like, we just gonna roll.
They ain't gonna catch it. But I was like, living room. I was like, dang, did Gary get this his second time getting hurt?
Yeah, I was like, was somebody bloody in her living room? I don't remember that.
I don't remember it either. Unless we missing something. Chandra, you been help us out, friend, because you've been telling us stuff. Help us out. Is this the second time Gary got hurt? I don't know.
I think she just messed up her lines. the few that Tyler gave him. Chandra Lee Daniel says her pregnancy gets announced in season 8. They had Crystal do an interview with TV Line to confirm it. I guess they were hoping for a ratings grab and it failed because the team of fans are pissed about that twin. Yeah, I don't like the twin situation either because that is just, it was unneeded. It really is unneeded. Like, why? We didn't
do y'all think it could play a part too that it took it so long for it to come back?
Yeah.
As far as ratings being, not being there, they didn't promote, and it took 100 years for the show to even come back. I think that has a lot to do with the ratings too, and then why they're not there like they was once before.
They probably you know what? Honestly, they probably re-recorded it and changed some stuff because Tyler Perry, while he try to act like he don't look at what we saying, I think he does. So you gotta try to retain your audience some kind of way.
Yeah.
So moving on, we get to the office where Fatima meets up with Hayden, and they're back and forth having worthless banter, back and forth, wasting more time in the episode where she's telling him that he gonna get fired as soon as Andy becomes partner, and then he going off on her, telling her she a hoe and this, that, and the third, and don't nobody got time for no a rowdy Black woman. What you gonna do? Call your ghetto cousin or your convict of a boyfriend? I'm like, okay, this is funny, but it's taking up too much time. Then Robin walks up, and Hayden act like he's seen the damn ghost. So then Robin has,
I would too. He did some shady stuff.
Take over his company. So then Robin takes Hayden in the office and pretty much gives him everything on a silver platter. Now Fatima gonna be working for him. He taking over Andy's caseload, even though he's a tax lawyer.
Don't make sense.
I think that was Tyler Perry's way of addressing us from last season when we were like, this doesn't even make any sense, where Hayden is taking over these cases because he's a tax lawyer. So try to kind of move that right on in there into the conversation.
But it still don't make sense, friend, because
exactly. And it's still dumb, Tyler. That's fine. You want to address that, what we saying this. It's still dumb. Nobody is going to have their tax lawyer go and handle some divorce.
Nobody's doing it.
No. Like, what are you talking about? That's not their specialty.
Just like saying my OBGYN for her do heart surgery.
Yeah.
But she don't do that. She specializes in the cootie cat. She don't know nothing about nobody's heart.
Yeah. The way to my heart may be through that. But it ain't. No, she can't fix.
Yeah, he messing up big time. I'm like, this don't even make sense. It don't make sense.
So he basically giving him all these responsibilities, telling him, yeah, Andy's going to be caught up with this. So, I need you to help out. I'm really counting on you. Then when Hayden walks out, he's talking about, yeah, keep your enemies closer. I don't really get this. I don't get this whole giving him all this responsibility deal.
So this is because when I was looking at it, I said, okay, I think Robin going to do it. There you go, right there. He's setting them up. I think he's doing it in steps. It's obvious for me to fire you. Because that's what Hayden was expecting. Even Fatima was expecting it. Okay, it's easy. No, I'm not even going to play the game that you and Gary tried to play. And now I'm going to take it slow. I'm going to keep you right here in my face. I'm going to make you feel like we friends. I'm going to make you feel like you have, because he keep inserting his foot in his mouth. And Robin told him twice, why you keep bringing up somebody's personal? You worry about yourself.
Yeah.
You worried about the wrong thing. Worry about yourself. And I think it's going to show that you ain't as good as a lawyer as you try to make it out to be.
Right.
And I think you're going to give him grounds on, that's how I'm going to get you out the door. But I agree. I think he definitely setting them up. And I think that's why he said it. Oh, I'm going to keep you closer to me. You my enemy. I'm going to watch you. I'm going to sit you right here beside me.
Hayden didn't catch the drift because Hayden was like, "Yeah, did you notice? I have increased my billable hours 25%."
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "Well, Andy brought Miss, whatever her face was, and she has more than doubled out."
Mm-hmm.
But he's like, "Well, Andy has cost the firm a lot of money though, and she's doing this, and she's got us in the mix." Sir, you tried to overthrow
Thank you.
company. What are you talking about?
A whole hostile takeover, and you want to talk about what she undone.
Yeah. How are you even fixing your mouth to talk
Yeah.
about? And then Andy was the reason why y'all won that case with Miss Marie or whatever her damn name is.
Yep.
Sit down. Sit this one. You
I
left
think
here.
and Hayden should have took it for what it was. Like when he was like, "Oh no, I'm gonna give you the cases." Oh, what you think it was gonna be?
Yeah.
And oh no. He should have kept playing it cool, but he should have also been like, "Y'all ain't friends. This ain't no bros before hoes type situation." And I think that's how Hayden's looking at it. Like, oh, we men, we gonna stick together because we always got to come and save the day for the women, and that ain't it. And as a man that I'm trying to take him out, oh baby, it's yes sir. What you want? You want me to get your coffee?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm finna be on you like white on rice.
Period.
So much so that I'm about to change your mind about the fact that I just tried to take over this whole firm.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I think Robin knows that. Hey, I kind of wanted to see Robin let Hayden come out and say what he thought he was in there for.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think that was strategic for Robin to stop him because he's like, I know what you think is going on, but I want to change.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even want to let you get it out.
Yep.
I want to go ahead and change your whole mindset real fast so that you can be. I know you're dumb and you're young minded and childish. You need to grow up, and all of a sudden you're gonna think we friends. And I just swept it. There is no way that I would think that man swept that under the rug.
Thank you.
You try to take his whole company. You try to bankrupt him.
Yep.
And not only Hayden sitting up here when he had that conversation with Fatima to tell her that she's now she's working for him. He's like, that's how you talk to your boss. Well, sir, you were listening in on my conversations. That's an HR problem right there too.
Mm-hmm.
You were listening in on my conversations, recording my conversations. You're harassing me because we had sex one time and it was trash, and you want to keep on messing with me. Yeah, no.
Yep.
I want to know what the whole strategy is with Fatima, making Fatima work for him. I think also Robin is trying to separate Andy from her friends.
Yeah.
People that will protect her. I think she'll be able to control Andy as well.
Yeah. I do think it is have something to do with Gary as well.
Mm-hmm.
And he do have like a little playbook that he probably is going by. And he did bring up how it's been a revolving door and y'all been down here wilding since I ain't been here. So he probably is trying to do a lot of everything at one time. Let's get this firm back on track. Y'all act like y'all work for a freaking law firm.
Right.
And not Starbucks. This ain't that, and why he regretted to start firing some people all in the same time.
Yeah, because he like, Fatima, where you going? She like, I was some errands. Ma'am. The fact that you felt comfortable to tell the owner that you about to go out and run some errands on this good paying clock of yours. Ma'am, get back in here and do your work. Because listen, Andy may have doubled the billable hours, baby. But what are you in here doing?
Mm-hmm.
You're not doing anything. You this is a work from home job, okay? This get your ass in here and do some work.
Mm-hmm.
So very serious with her. Then also, Fatima, why were you in the hallway still after
the man told you to go to work?
Yeah, go in your office and call Andy. Why are you up front calling her? That didn't make
the dumb stuff.
And then he comes back out like, look at little bitch. Didn't I tell you to get
why are you still out here? Because I told you to go.
Yeah, look at anime. I said, get back there. Okay, do your work.
Yeah.
out here. Are you not listening to the words that are coming out of my mouth? Girl, what?
And this is why I say Tyler is still right, because he had her still standing out there when she could. Because my thing is, even if she would have answered the phone, what was it gonna do?
Correct. Ain't nobody recording you, I don't think, in your office. And then you're up front, right by his office where he can hear you talk.
Like, oh my gosh. Yeah. It's
so
bad.
Back out for the second time and was like, who are you calling and what are you trying to do? And she was like, oh yeah, no, I was just making a phone call. I really was up here because I wanted to see if you needed anything. He said, no, it sounds like you're calling Andy and I need you to like leave her alone. Like she needs to stay away from any foolishness or whatever the case.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And you call Zach, telling Zach what was going on. Like, why are you up front doing that?
Thank you.
I gotta work for Hayden now and Andy. I can't get in contact with her and blah blah blah. Why are you up again? Why are you up front talking about
still up here doing this? And then as soon as Zach come up here ready to regulate, no, Zach, don't do this. This is my job. Like, he a hothead. There's nothing that Zach girl, they could have stayed. That conversation could have waited till you came home at 5 o'clock.
Right.
About to cook y'all some ramen noodles and been done with it. Like it was nothing for you to have the conversation right now.
No, it was not. It was not a necessity at all. Chandra Lee Daniel says Crystal came up with Zaria. By the way, the Zatima cast gave name ideas for a boy and a girl, and that was the only one with sensible ideas. DeVal wants to name a boy Zach Valet, Zach Vale. Oh, I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
Zach, well, his name is Duvall, so maybe that's Zach Vol. I don't know. I'm confused, and that lets me know that is not a good name. I don't like.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Rosa Armstead says, "Well, what was Gary doing working at the law firm? Exactly. Gary was doing at the.
He wasn't working.
He was
working there
to overthrow Robin because he didn't want Robin around. And
it was trying to do a hostile takeover.
Right. So yeah, he had his hedge fund people get in the mix of it. First of all, why am I investing in this? If I'm one of these people that has all this money, why is this a good idea for me?
To buy a law firm? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need this. You got some commercial space. You want me to look at some houses? I mean, a big business. Like I don't need a law firm.
And here's another thing, friend, why I think that Tyler Perry's still working on it. Because Tyler Perry don't finish out storylines.
No.
What happened with the whole situation? Because it left on the cliffhanger that Robin didn't have the money to take over.
Yeah, crazy.
That's how it ended. And we never saw Robin again for it to come back like they deal went through. They deal didn't mess up. It was Robin that didn't have the money.
Right.
To buy it back.
Exactly.
That's another loose end that's never tied up. You just brought him back like, oh, everything A-okay, because y'all thought y'all had the money. Y'all did like they had the money. Robin didn't have the money.
Over the law firm. So why is Robin even still here in control? Listen, Tyler Perry, you over here writing movies and you can't even finish your series.
Like, right. That's why I was like, yeah, he's still writing it.
Yeah, for sure. People, Chandra Lee Daniel says people were mad at Robin for saying that to Fatima, but I agree with Robin. Yeah, I say that all the time. I'd be like, when are y'all getting any work done? Y'all leave day. Like it's crazy. Do your damn work.
Do your job.
What are you getting
paid to do? Come on.
Be running around town looking for Andy. Hayden about the only one that stay in the office for sure. Like really is the only one that really be in there damn working. Like crazy. Chandra Lee Daniel says, yes, Zach Vol. Yes, Zach Vol. A combination between his name and Zach's name. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Chandra Lee Daniel says Gary is truly made for going after Robin like that because of Andy. Yeah, like that's first of all, you got a lot of time and obsession on your hands to be up here obsessing over this woman like this and treating her the way that you do. Like that is true control. Like a man trying to have pure control over a woman's mind, body, and spirit. Every move that they make, every breath of air they take. You control how this lady move. It's crazy and it's sick.
Yeah.
Chandra Lee Daniels says, nah, the way these writers are bragging about this shit, they are definitely writing the show. He just confirms the bullshit. TP is in his movie bag. Oh, well. They taking too many pointers from Tyler. He must have definitely gave them some parameters because this is screaming Tyler Perry all through it. Like he
definitely giving Tyler
script after they write it, and he's definitely making some tweaks.
Yeah.
But it's whoever doing it, you're fired.
It's bad.
Yeah. Real bad. So, we just keep going back and forth with the girls talking. We really sum that up. Like we waste a lot of time on these extra scenes with the women. So then we see somebody go into, I think it's either Robin or Hudson. And they go into Gary's room and they have, first of all, nobody sees this person dressed in all black like the Omen.
Nobody.
To Gary's room. First of all, Gary has scammed people. You would think that he would have a security guard outside of his room.
Yep.
And Gary is being investigated by the FBI, all this stuff, right? Now the FBI on his side, and they digging into Andy. You were about to investigate this man and put him on a grill. Now you saying, "Oh, Andy, you probably did it." You should probably be glad that she did do it because why didn't y'all just take him to jail anyway after you knew that he tried to kill Penelope and the baby?
That was enough for him to go to jail. That was more than enough for him to be arrested on. But I don't think it's Robin because Robin's at the law firm the whole time.
That's what he probably wants you to think. That's why he don't want Fatima leaving. That's what I think.
Okay.
And that's why he came out that second time like, why you still up here? Because I'm trying to leave. So I can do what I need to do in this. Yeah, you doing too much. But see, again, I'm thinking like a person that is watching something that's written well. This is not written well. So that is probably not a possibility. Yeah. Definitely not a possibility. I don't know. We just winging it like he is. Chandra Lee Daniel says, someone on Twitter said, they're not serious about ending Gary because if they were, they would have injected air into that thing. Exactly. Okay.
I think Gary's a big part of the show. And I don't see him leaving anytime soon. And the people like Gary is one of them characters that we love to hate. Like
Danny said that. She said that. Like in their whole conversation with the women, they kind of confirmed that Gary is a needed character, and Tyler Perry is not going to get rid of Gary.
Well, Gary's a good-looking man. He like his good-looking man. Yeah, Gary's a good-looking man.
Little parties at his house, and probably had Gary in the room somewhere because he was too drunk, like Christian Keys, and he might have. Yeah, Christian Keys got out, but Gary might. Allegedly. Yeah. That sounds like something he will write. Yeah, that's what that is. That's a story line. Potentially. Hey guys, I just got my channel back. I don't want no problems. Okay. Don't want problems. Erica Fielder said, thanks for the reviews because I can't sit through the show this season. Child, listen.
It is hard. I ain't gonna lie. It is hard.
I'm through it. Okay. I'm struggling through it. Okay. But we appreciate you watching for sure. Rose Armstead says TP do not like letting his cast go. He don't. And it's crazy. Like, I'm surprised that they haven't brought Panty Man back. Calvin.
That is shocking. I wonder if he walked away.
Yeah, I think Calvin probably is doing other things. Or maybe back randomly at some point. Y'all see how Preston crossed over to Zatima? Yeah, I like that. I like the crossover of Preston on Zatima.
Yeah, I actually like him over there too. Yeah.
Yeah. So all the girls have left Andy's penthouse at this point. So Andy goes up to the hospital. I guess she want to act like, you know, the loving, doting wife, concerned about her husband that is going, you know, he's sick or whatever. Hudson walks up on her and is like, hold on, whoa there, Nelly. What you doing? Why? Yeah. Okay. Hudson, did you go change your clothes to come back out of your hiding space from where you went and injected Gary?
What if it's Jordan?
I don't think Jordan. Honestly, I don't think Jordan is that smart. Or you know what I think it could. Who else it could be? The campaign manager. Because remember, he seemed very disgusted with Gary when Gary had those pictures, but then he wouldn't have enough motive.
You know, I think it's Jordan. You hurt my sister and the baby. We ain't seen Jordan. We ain't seen him.
That's true. And Andy ain't called him either.
Ain't called him. Ain't nobody been in contact with him.
Well, no,
he got word that he ain't died. He holding on. Let me go and take him out real quick.
But I don't think Jordan knows that he's still alive, because remember, they interrogated Jordan too. And he's like, it wouldn't make any, he was like, my sister was going to, you know, be on the stand against him. It wouldn't make any sense for me to off him. He was going to jail. So I don't know.
But I feel like if he as a detective is still in talks with Penelope can't hold water. She's telling Jordan, oh, this nigga didn't die.
But does Penelope know that he's still alive?
I think if she's still talking to the detective man.
But is the detective even still talking to Penelope? Because now he blaming Andy and he's shifting the whole narrative. So it's like, are you even still hiding Penelope? Where is she? You know what I'm saying? Like, now this is where Tyler Perry and his writers are screwing the pooch. It's too much. Like, it's too much. It's too much picked up.
I think, of course, it's not going to be the obvious. Which are the girls, Zatima and Zach. Like, we know for sure it's not going to be the obvious. And I think because they trying to keep it like oh my God, it'll never be who y'all thought it would be. It'll have to be, because Hudson even is like, oh, it could be his friend trying to take him out.
Yep.
I think Hudson is, now that I'm looking at it and when I saw it, I think Hudson is actually concerned about his friend, maybe lover, you know, allegedly. And it's Jordan who's doing, because he's the good guy. He's the, hey, let's do everything the right way. Let's call the police. Let's a kumbaya situation. And you took me to my wit's end. You're making my fiance, girlfriend, whatever their relation, whatever their title was, marry you. She's doing it for probably me. And you took out my sister and her child. Jordan got the most motive out of everybody.
I think Jordan would be too obvious. I don't
think so.
Yeah, I think it's either Hudson or Robin or the campaign manager guy. That's what I think.
Okay.
That would be one that people feel like, oh, I forgot about him, you know. So I just think, and then from the posture of the person that walked in, it was a Robin walk to me, or Hudson. Like, they have that same little slick demeanor, you know, of their little slithering when RHOP walk up, you know. I don't know. I hope it don't take too daggone long for us to figure
that. Well, this is a Tyler Perry production. Yeah. So
been pregnant for 8 years.
Karen is still pregnant, right? She's still very much pregnant. So he will be laying in that hospital bed like a soap opera. He'll be forever.
Wow. But Gary probably like, and I'm still getting paid. So
Still getting paid, laying down. Yeah.
the whole season. Okay. So yeah, that's sisters. That's it. Okay. We see an episode next week where Karen is back in the shop and some lady coming in there complaining about roots to riches. I don't know what that's all about, but okay.
Yeah.
I don't know where Tyler Perry trying to take this thing. This is getting to be crazy. Tony is talking to Danny about her life choices and her career and stuff. Tony, you're trying to make a hoe into a house.
Housewife. Yep. That was my exact words. Yep.
Yeah. She's like, I don't want to increase. I don't want to do anything with my career here. But Danny, why are you still working there?
Yep.
You don't want to expand your horizons in this place.
I'm ready for him to break up already.
Yeah.
I'm just ready for him to be like, girl, bye.
Yeah.
I'm done. And again, in Tyler Perry fashion, it would have made the show more interesting, gave Daddy more depth if he would have left the ex-wife and them cheering there.
Yeah. Well, they might come back. They might come back. You never know. But then it's like, what's the point of the ex-wife and the children for Tony? Tony's character is not needed if he's not with Danny. You know what I'm saying? We don't care to see his life.
I think because that woman gave Danny a run for her money.
Yeah, but see, if that lady is there with the kids, he's going to end up being with her. Like, oh, is that Allie, Nick? Allie is in the building. Allie, y'all, Allie does reviews with, oh my God, let me not mess up her name. They do My Sister, I think it's called My Sister's Keeper. My Sister's Keeper on Wednesday nights. Y'all should go on over to Allie's channel and subscribe. She is awesome. She reviews sisters all the time as well. I love Allie's reviews. Allie says trying to turn a hoe into a housewife is the perfect description for Tony. Mm-hmm. Absolutely, for sure. Oh, Erica, how did I forget that? Erica Vane, okay. She does the reviews with Erica Vane. Okay, Erica Vane does a lot of reviews for the BET shows for the Tyler Perry shows, and I think it's All American as well. And I think Erica and Allie are both writers. So yeah, definitely subscribe to both of their channels. But I super love Allie's reviews, y'all. So go on and check her out. Says thank you, love. Yes, absolutely. We got to support over here because child, listen. We are, from my last experience, we need each other. Okay, we need each other. So thank you so much for watching. But yeah, I'm not really seeing it I'm not seeing what we're going to look forward to.
Yeah.
It's like I'm anticipating this taking forever to come. You know,
the show don't have depth anymore.
It doesn't.
If I remember watching Sister and be like, oh my God, I can't wait for the next episode. What about to happen now? And we'll get to the point to where it's almost like it's radio silence for a lot of scenes.
Yeah.
We're not talking about nothing. It ain't going nowhere. It's not progressing. Like, it's not moving in no direction. So, okay, y'all want to take Gary out. Now what? Mm-hmm. Like, you got to move this along.
Right.
Zach baby mama here, now she gone.
Yep.
Karen's still pregnant. Where the heck is Aaron? Like, it's
yeah.
It's
getting kind of hectic. Okay. Chandra Lee Daniel says, I want all the new men gone. Not all of them.
Well,
you're like, get out of here, Jordan, Tony, and what's Sabrina's dude name? I don't know what they doing.
Rich. I wouldn't mind for all the new men being gone too. I don't think they serve a purpose. I'm okay with. I'm with you on that one. I'm okay with them leaving.
Yeah, we can go on and get rid of them because doing nothing. Rich. I'm not convinced that you still want to have children. Honestly, that's also why are we doing artificial insemination?
Same thing I said. If you gonna have a baby, just go and shoot the club up. Just
go take the take the
take lunch. Just Go on and do what you gotta do.
Drop the kids off. You know, leave them in there. Don't pull out. Okay, I'm sure you will enjoy that. Why are you paying all this money? Because that is very expensive, by the way. You're basically paying to have. That's why this don't make no sense. Because now you playing with us. You wasting our time now.
Yep.
My brain cells. Why am I going to pay thousands of dollars that my insurance does not cover this to freeze some eggs to put some eggs inside of me to be inseminated when I can just do it regularly
the way God intended? Yeah. just lay down.
Just lay down and have a good time.
Do what you're supposed to do and get pregnant. I don't know. This is getting crazy because now we're finna have another open-ended storyline. Because now where the banker journalist man finna go from here. Right. Like, okay, he came in, now he gone. It's too many open-ended storylines.
I'm telling you, Tyler Perry is in the grocery store and he sees an attractive man or a woman that he's had a good conversation with. He's like, you know what I'm gonna do for you? I'm gonna put you on one of my shows. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what it's given to me. It's just giving very willy-nilly, like no rhyme or reason to any of these you're making. It's given dumb. Okay. Chandra Lee Daniel says the fact that there isn't any kind of drama tells me TP isn't writing. He would have shaken in between. Yeah, I don't know. I think he's definitely the writers are definitely doing their part, but I think he does have a wrench in the plan too.
I don't think even if he's not writing. Yeah. I don't think they have as much leeway as they would probably want to have.
Right. Absolutely. 1000%.
I think he's keeping them on a leash for sure.
Yeah. But y'all, that's it. We ain't got no more. Okay. We've been on here for 2 hours talking about these crazy people. Okay. Oh, damn, my straw fell down in my water. That's what I've been trying. Yeah, I've been trying to drink 2 of these every day. So I'm on my second one. And the straw helps me to get it down. So I'm trying to, now I got to fish that out. With going out the damn water. I'm going to just get another straw and then just leave it waste my damn time. Sean just said Sabrina made it clear she didn't want kids now. Huh? But she wants to freeze eggs and embryos. Okay, to ensure she has the option later.
Oh.
Check for all of this. Okay, got you. Okay. I thought she wanted to have them now. So that makes sense. Okay. If that's the case. She's doing this to freeze her eggs. But I think Sabrina is pregnant already. From that time that the condom
slip up.
Yeah. I'm like, now you know the difference. You felt that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it, friend. We ain't got no more unless you do. What you thinking? We'll close out here.
Child, we'll be here next week doing it again. Talking about how it's moving slow.
Period.
That's all I got.
All the things. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Again, I want to say I truly, truly appreciate how much the community has come together for me. It is very much appreciated. Everybody, like people that I didn't even think knew my name at all, posting me, doing videos saying, make sure you guys go follow Shay Renee. Now, I am going to continue to build my backup channel, which is Shay Renee Says. It'll be more like me vlogging. You'll get to see my family more because we're crazy. You'll get to see a lot more personal things, a lot of my personal experiences. And I may do a review, maybe some movies or stuff like that over there. But I'm going to house all of my reviews mainly on shayreneeonline because that's what you all have come to know me for on this page. So we'll just do some different things over there. But again, thank you to I tried to respond to everybody, but it was such an overwhelming response. I just made sure I liked everybody's comments to respond, but I truly appreciate you all coming together for me because you didn't have to do it. You didn't have to do it, but you did. So thank you. I will be thanking y'all for the rest of the week. And I'm going to do my Love and Marriage Huntsville review Saturday. No, Sunday. I'm gonna do that one on the channel, but then we'll be introducing Patreon hopefully after that, because Chad, we want to keep the channel. Okay, we want to keep, because I don't want y'all putting my face on another shirt saying help her out of the prison. Yeah.
And I appreciate.
And go through this no more with you too. Okay. But again, thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. And thank you. I want to give a special shout out to my friend right here, because y'all, it was some dark times during, like, we had some conversations. Sean picked up the phone every single time I called, crying and curring on the and she has really, really talked me through this entire thing. We've paired and shared stories, child. So this one right here, she get anything from me. Okay. My friend, for sure. Okay. Allie says, do you two go live every Thursday for Sisters Fatima? If so, what time does it start? Yes, Allie, we do. We actually do every Thursday, 9:30 Eastern time, 8:30 Central. And we talk about both Sisters and Zatima. Yep. Mm-hmm. We were actually toying with the idea. Well, we are. This is a good time to talk about it. So we're actually going to also we're toying with the idea of doing the review on Patreon and actually playing the show at the same time. So we'll give our commentary at the same time. We'll still do the review here, but we want to do also a review as we're playing the show, so that people that don't have BET and like all these damn subscriptions, child, everybody paying for all this stuff. That's what that would be our give back for subscribing to the Patreon. We would play the show. So yeah, for sure. We are, but we will definitely still be here every Thursday at 9:30. Mm-hmm. Yep. But thank you for your support, friend. We truly appreciate it. Because I can't believe I'm so embarrassed that I forgot Erica's name. She is a big content creator. Like, y'all, and I immediately knew she was from Baltimore because I could hear the accent. Because I live in Maryland. So the Maryland show. And I'm and I went to Morgan State, so I know that Baltimore accent anyway. Okay. I know that accent. That's a great idea. Yeah, we just came up with that in one of my mini crying sessions over the last couple of days. That's ideas out of me. That accent is strong. Yes, it is indeed. But y'all, again, thank y'all so much for watching. I know I've been talking a lot, friend. Did you want to say anything to close?
Oh, no, you're good.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Peace out.